welcome. My name is Jill and thank you for joining me for another workout. So today I have our part 2 mini-series. This is our core workout. The core does not just mean the abdominal wall like the transverse and the rectus and the obliques, although that is definitely a big part of the core. It's also your glutes, your posterior chain, the spinal erectors, anything that holds your body upright and keeps that pillar braced. That is your major foundation in any fitness program, and you want to make that mind-body connection in your form, and also you want to just condition this pillar. There's many ways of doing it: pronated, standing, supine, and also on unstable surfaces. So today's workout, I've got lots of plank, lots of spider. We're going to be flipping over onto our backs. I will be showing you options to use a Swiss ball. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're doing this workout live, drop a comment. If you're doing this workout at a later date, let us know how you're doing with these workouts. So this workout is designed to be quick, probably about 30 minutes in length, not a full hour. Let's get this music going and let's get started. All right, why don't we come onto all fours here? We're just going to do some mobility work. Right, protracting here your shoulders, rounding out the spine, posterior pelvic tilt. Tummy to the floor, little arch in your back, looking up to the sky. Again, go through that motion a few times. Nice and slow, explore the movements. Deep breaths. Exhale. Let's come into a child's pose. Fingers and hips in opposite directions. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. A little bit of mobility in your hips. Come back up, spine to the sky, rounding out the back. This time in child's pose, bring your hip and hands in opposite corners of your mat. Stretching out the side wall of your body. Come back to that rounded spine on all fours. And opposite direction on that diagonal child pose. Come back into that rounded spine. Shoulders stacking hands. Now arching your back, anterior pelvic tilt, chin up. One more time, rounded spine, posterior pelvic tilt, chin down. Feeling a nice stretch through the upper back. Since we're going to be in plank, let's stretch out the forearms, a little bit of mobility in the wrists. If at any time stacking in plank doesn't work for your wrists, let's go back of the hands here. You can come onto your back. You can do V-sit, crunches, bicycle. Nice. All right, so are we ready for plank? I'm giving you a diagonal view at any time. If you're compromising that posterior pelvic tilt, you want to tighten up that tummy, pull the ribs down. We've got the transverse to support the pelvis, rectus abdominis to pull the ribs down. We have the back muscles to bring the shoulders back. This is your level 1 option. Again, we want that hip neutral. Level 2 option, from your toes. Stay nice and firm in that body. If I was to come over to push you over, you want to stay braced. You want to weather that storm. quads, glutes are on. Check in for 8. You can stay here anytime. You can come down to your knees. You can come down to the low arms. Spine is coming up. The goal is to stabilize the hips as best as you can. Let's go. Down, one arm leading. The moment you compromise that back is the moment you drop to your knees. You want to build up to this. Down, up, elbows are tight there. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Wow. Already feel the fire in the belly. Draw the shoulders back. Some shoulder mobility work there. Take a few deep breaths in. Rotate the wrists if you need. Second set coming up. Check that plank. Check your hips for 8. Shoulder stacking hands, posterior pelvic tilt. Engage your glutes. Engage your quads. Engage that core. Other arm, down, up, down. You can widen your stance. More support for your hips. Keep going. Last 4, keep going. In 3, that's it. 2, this is tough. 1. Anyone find that ever easy? It is a challenging exercise right out of the gate. We're mentally prepared for it. We've got our energy at the front of the class. Why not focus on those spiders? Excellent. Side plank. Weight optional. You can drop to your knees. Also optional. Just want you to imagine one straight line. If you're from the knees, if you're from the toes, one straight line. Now, option to bring one foot out in front of the other, but I want you to keep the hips stacked. We're going to work the side wall of the body, so keep the hips in line. You don't want to dip them. You want to hold them stable. Midline, one straight line here. Now, surely stacking your feet is going to propose an even greater challenge. You decide what works for you. Other option. Bring one leg down. Advanced. I'm going to bring one foot out in front. This is pretty challenging. Carrying that load. Option. And up. And down. And up. Keep going down. Go at your pace. You don't need any weights at all. 4 more. Dropping to my knees. This is tough. Do I ever feel that in the oblique side wall? Shoulder. Last one. Nice. Don't underestimate that modification from your knees. That is tough stuff. Other side. Get ready. Pelvis stacking each other, shoulders stacking. One foot out in front of the other. If you're from your feet, option, add that weight. It's not for everyone. If you're just starting out, no weight. Drop to that knee. Stack those hips. Keep going. Option. Keep your weight in close. Lower with a twist. Rotation on your spine. Working those obliques. Again, keep the weight close to your body and passing. 4 more. Option, drop one knee down. Still challenging. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. Whew, that was tough. This time I'm going to do it from the hands. Again, this is your level 1 modification. Level 2. Now if there's any discomfort in your joints, wrists, elbows, lay on your back, take the load off your wrists, off your elbows. Option to add that load. If that doesn't work for you on the wrist, come down to your low arm, your forearm. Maybe do 1 set only today. Build up to it. Maybe drop that knee. Still feel that side wall. Last 2. It's a lot of effort. A lot of weight on the wrist and shoulder. Let's not overdo it right out of the gate. Again, build up to it. That's why these videos are involved. Build up to it. No weight is necessary. Don't underestimate the body weight. Gravity. Leg down supporting. It's up to you. Check your alignment. If you have a mirror, that is a great way to check. Four more. Remember your options. Especially moving that load, again, you want to brace that core, prevent that weight from controlling your body. Your body's in control, not the props. Great job. All right, let's take a little stretch. We're going to do some supine abdominal work. We're going to bring the ball into the equation as an option. First, we're going to start with our bicycle. No weights, no ball needed. You want to anchor the low back right down to the mat. Your hands are just supporting the head. Let's go slow. To start, shoulder lifts. Low back stays anchored. Tummy in nice and tight, elbow to knee. Option to speed it up. Keep going. The moment you arch your back, that's your cue. Put your hands under your glutes. Try something different because you want to activate that transverse. You don't want to arch your back. No question, this is advanced, especially when you lengthen the legs. Bring your elbow to your knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. That was challenging. Couple deep breaths in. Reverse curl. So your hands just slightly under your glutes, preventing any anterior pelvic tilt. Posterior pelvic, working that transverse. This is your level 1. Right here. Down. Together. It's a heel tap. Together. Again, anchor that low back to the mat, tummy in nice and tight. Option, speed it up. Eight more, let's go. 4, 3, wide scissor. Watch for the change. Down. 3, 2, 1. Without arching that back. Maybe a lesser range of motion. Bent knees anytime. Less strain on the back. It's all core. Targeting lower abdominals here. Go at your pace. Keep going. 4, 3, into 1. Little change here. Go up, tap, up. Option, one leg tap. Little crunch, up, tap. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Little bit of a hip pop at the top. A little bit quicker. We're not tapping the feet. Try to prevent your feet from coming over your head. Try to keep them at your hip line. It's tough. It's more work for that lower abdominal. Keep going. 8. 4 more. 3, 2. Nice. Swing your arms overhead. Stretch it out. All right, this is our body weight dead bug. If you've got a set of dumbbells, you can just do the legs, but I recommend the whole body here. So one leg will go, the opposite leg goes overhead, anchor that low back. And switch moving limbs. We're not internally or externally rotating on the leg, the foot. Go at a pace that works for you. Again, cannot emphasize enough glued to your mat. You cannot fit any fingers underneath. No paper clips. You're sealed to the floor. Abs are on fire. Four more. Last two. Last one. Hug your knees in, bravo, that is challenging, non-stop abdominal work there. All right, feet up in the air. Imagine you got a rope, you're gonna pull yourself up, you're gonna lower yourself down, control the movement, up, squeeze, squeeze, down, 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 up, a little bit more, squeeze and down. Good, keep going. And down. Again, up, up, crunch it up, shoulder blades lift up off your mat, keep going. Four more. Just when you think you've gone far enough, half an inch further. Yes, you can. And down. Two more, let's go. Up, reach, further. Without bringing your legs to your arms. And down. Good, hug your knees in. Couple deep breaths. You've got our V-sit. Now if your hip flexors are starting to feel tight, keep your feet on the floor. We're bringing the torso 45 degrees. Option, grab a weight. It's just an option, it's an opportunity for anti-resistance, so the weight is going to add momentum, and your job is to brace that core, brace your torso. Don't let the weight lure your body with momentum, keep it stable. So level one, feet on the floor, torso 45 degrees, arm nice and strong, laterally, up, down. This is slow. We're going to speed it up. Option, feet up off the floor. Now my upper body wants to move with the momentum of the weight. Resist the urge to lose control. Option, feet on the floor. Keep that spine neutral, friends. Let's go. Four, three, two. Take a few deep breaths. Grab a sip of water if you need. Other side, what are you feeling? Lots of core. Option, feet on the floor. Torso 45 degrees, spine is neutral. You can start off slow. Palms face the floor. On the way out. Option to pick up the feet, your choice. There's a lot going on there. Resist the urge to sway that upper body, working the medial delt, transverse. Lots of stabilizers throughout the core. the spine. You're going to get a glute stretch as well. Now you are welcome to go to plank, low plank on the mat. I'm going to show you with the Swiss ball. It's advanced. It's the stir the pot. Again, you're controlling the pillar on an unstable surface while moving your arms. For anyone who suffers low back pain, this is a phenomenal exercise. It is not for the beginner. I repeat, not for the beginner. Come back to plank, rock to your knees. You want to keep that posterior pelvic tilt. Pull the ribs down. Widen your stance for more control. Circular motions on the elbows. Doesn't take much. Are you arching your back? Do what you can. 4, 3. Your ball should be fully inflated. More control. Last one. The moment you arch your back, you've lost the integrity of the movement. Again, it is advanced. Your option is plank on the floor. You can progress to this. Make sure your ball is inflated. We're going the opposite direction. I don't need to switch, but I'm switching the rotation, the direction of the elbows, like stirring the pot. Widen your stance, more support. Someone who has a long torso, long legs like myself, quite a challenge. Start small. If you want to start stationary, that is a modification. I'm definitely struggling through this. Last one. Again, my advice for these abdominal workouts, core, is consistency, frequency. That way you feel and experience those progressions. All right. You've got the ball. You don't want to do the black burns. Anchor your feet against the wall. No pressure on the hips. And engage the glutes. This is another option. Great for those swimmers. Great for the posterior chain. We're not putting emphasis on that low back. Second option. I've showed this to you before if you're just starting out. If you have tendencies to overcompensate by arching your back, I want you to stay in that posterior pelvic tilt. So you're going to have lots of pressure on the front of the pelvis on your mat or on the ball with your feet anchored against the wall or a table. This is your other option, just for the glute activation. You want to relax your foot. Keep the blood up into the glutes. Third option, arms out in front. Hope you can see me here. you should feel the heat in the glutes, not the low back. Posterior pelvic tilt. It's not about full range, it's just enough to feel the tension all along that posterior chain. Let's go bent elbows. This is it, friends. So stay with me. You can do this. Back of the hands, thumbs up, let's go. Really focusing on curling that pelvis under. It's so much more work for the glutes, but that's what you want. Thumbs down and hold. Draw the shoulders back. Don't forget to breathe. Arms back overhead. Option. You need 8 counts for a rest. Take it. Otherwise, stay in that static hold. Isometric contractions here. Use your glutes, bend the elbows, let's go. Thumbs up and hold. I'll cue you verbally, keep that neck neutral, looking slightly forward. Back of the hands, back of the thighs, thumbs up. Extend your elbows, thumbs up. You're going to have more external rotation on the shoulder. Thumbs down. You're going to work those triceps. Relax your feet. Work your glutes. Tuck that pelvis under. Again, overhead. Let's go round 3. If you're shaking, you're on the right path. Use your glutes. Bent elbows. Back of the hands, thumbs up, extended arms, let's go. Hold. Static. Hold. You've got it. Triceps, thumbs down and hold. 8 seconds of rest. Bonus round. Relax. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I've just lengthened and added traction to my back there. Last set. Hold. Arms up. Pelvis down. Glutes on. 4, 3, 2, bend elbows. Let's go together. Hold. Glutes on. No arching on that low back. Hold. Elbows up. Back of the hands, extended arms. Thumbs down. This is the last exercise, so hang on. A little stretch coming up. 4, 3, 2, lower down. Your hands at your chest line, palms down, knees on the mat, rounding up the spine. Come into a child's pose. Chin up. Rounding up the spine again, chin to chest. One more, chin up. Stretching out the sides. Wall of your body. tummy. Bring your palms to the floor. Thumb crease around your chest line. Up dog. You can start small and up dog, do what you can. And release. Do not overstretch that area on that low back. Everybody's flexibility is different. Come back to a child's pose. And slowly roll the shoulders. So that workout went by very quick. Drop a comment, let me know how you're doing with these focus classes, the shorter workouts. My name is Jill. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop those comments. Those are great reviews for the people looking through the video library, choosing their specific workouts. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you again.